Okay, today I'm going to show you a email structure I found out that works pretty well when you're trying to sell products or any kind of products, really, a jacket, um, like literally anything you can think about, courses. So yeah, I'm going to show you that. This email is a bit longer, so the problem is if you don't use the structure, since it's so long, most of the people reading this will just get bored and just get off the email, and you're not closing any sales. So you should just copy the structure so you can get the maximum results and the maximum retained attention you can get. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna highlight the subject line and everything you need to know. Alright, where's my... Alright, so we're gonna highlight this yellow, and this is the subject line. This is the most important part of your email because this is what gets the reader's attention. And like, the subject line is before they even click on the email, so they're gonna see it in their inbox, and you want it to stand out as much as possible. Now this one, for example, this jacket isn't for warmth, it's for respect. Now I'm trying to set the tone that this jacket, it's not really about the jacket, it's more about the emotions they will get from the jacket. So instead of selling the product, I'm selling emotions for that product. Now we have the hook. Yeah, now we have the hook. And this is the first sentence they see when they log into that email. The hook is the second most important thing of an email, because if you don't get the hook right, people will just get off the email. They won't even read the rest. Even if the body and everything is very good, and if the hook is not good, like if it's a 5 out of 10 hook, and you have a body that is a, let's say, 8 out of 10, they will just click off. They don't care. So you need to get the hook correct. Okay, so for these next two sentences, I'm trying to get their desires. I'm trying to hook them in. What do they want from this product? What do they want from this jacket? And what they want, what I'm setting the point of, is the luxury of actually looking good. So after the desire, when the desire is set, here I'm telling them the problem with all these modern jackets. So it says here, then those puffy and bulky jackets that just make you look bigger. Right here I bolded puffy and bulky. I'm trying to emphasize that this is what the problem is with the modern jackets. Now this is the next important step. You need a pain point. For every email, there has to be a pain point. What is their current problem they're having with the jacket? The problem is, the pain points are important in any email, because if you don't have those pain points, then there's nothing to really make them feel emotion. And if you can't make them feel emotion about, I'm gonna look bad in this jacket if I keep wearing these modern jackets because they make me look big. Here, let's say, well, these jackets are gonna make them bigger. They're gonna make them seem bigger. Even if the reader doesn't directly say they don't really care if they look big in the jacket, deep down they actually do care. And that's when pain and the emotion kicks in, and they constantly think about it, because this is the consequences of wearing this jacket. It will make me seem bigger, make me seem a little more bulkier, and this really gets them in the mind. Now, next up we have the personal story. Let me change the color. So, let me tell you something. Back in 2023, I was in this exact situation. See how I say exact situation? I'm trying to tell them that I've been there myself. Let me highlight that real quick. I'm trying to tell them that I've been there myself, and I know how it feels to be in that position. A friend and I would always look like shit when wearing any kind of bulky jacket. Right now, I'm stating the problem once again. What's the problem? They're gonna look like shit if they keep wearing these bulky jackets. And this is a problem that I'm trying to connect with them, because they're not alone. And also for this one, you can make it up. Like, literally, for your practices, you can make it up. Doesn't matter. So we thought to ourselves, what if others just like us don't have to go through the pain of looking bad at a dinner night or a family reunion? Here, it's hitting another pain point with a reunion one, because nobody wants to look bad at a family reunion or a dinner night. They want to look good. Who doesn't want to look good? So this is where there's another pain point. It causes them emotion, because they know if they don't change this habit of wearing these modern jackets, they will look bad, and they'll probably not get the compliments they want. Let's be honest here. Now the next part of this is just reframing their desire. What was their desire before? What accomplishment did they want to achieve? For this one, they wanted to look good in a jacket, and they wanted to keep warmth. So, ask yourself this. Do you want to look like a sexy god? Now, it's just something they can think about in their mind. And think of themselves, well, what if I could look perfect just like this? I can, look more fit in a jacket, and literally anything that comes up in their mind. Now let's move to this part. If not, this email is not for you. You see how I say if not? If they don't want to look like a sexy god, then this email is not for them. This is a good way to just filter out anyone who doesn't, want to look like a sexy god. This just filters out people who don't really want the product, but they don't really know if they want the product while still reading, until they get to the very end where they just don't purchase anything. So, it says here, if you do want to look like a sexy god, then you made the right choice choosing the first jacket that makes you look like a real businessman. This just restates the desire. So, this, then you made the right choice choosing the first jacket that makes you look like a real businessman would be part of the reframe desire. Now, this is where we start to reveal the product. This is where we try to tease them a little bit about what the product is. For this one, what kind of styles and variations just for them are available. So, we're just trying to tease them a little bit. Try to get them hyped up. And when you do tease someone about a certain product, they will get hyped up to a certain point. And this certain point will help them push even more and making it like a higher chance to just purchase that product from the emotions they felt when you unraveled the features or emotions you got from the product, from the jacket or product, whatever you want to call it. Get something that represents you and your personality, and choose the hundreds of variations of styles if you finally want a jacket that you can look and do anything in it. So, let's do this green. This is all revealing the product. This jacket feels like you're on top of the world. Another emotional trigger. For the on top of the world part, all I'm doing is just telling them, look, you can achieve this emotion just from wearing the jacket because you're gonna look so good, and you know, you can do any activities with this jacket, unlike other jackets. This is the final part, and this part is actually more important than the subject line, because if you don't have this, then you might as well not write your emails, because this is the CTA and the scarcity. Scarcity is just supposed to make it feel like there's a limited amount of items. Like, look, there's a limited amount of 100 items. Hurry before they sell out. Something like that. There's a supply of items, and they might never come back in stock. So that's the emotion we're trying to bring. So look, this design won't return. Last chance to own something rare and different. See how I say rare and different? So there's no other product like ours. That's what makes it different. Now this is, I can't do it. This is our CTA. The CTA, the call to action, is where usually, I put a button there, but you can't do it in PDFs. So usually there would be a button here, and then we say buy, and then simply you click it, and then boom, it redirects you to the page with the product. And this is a lot easier to do instead of a link, because to be honest, man, links are a little sketchy. Just put them on the email, because most people won't trust them. So it's better to put the button with embedded with a link to the product website, whatever. Right now, I'm killing it. So most of you who are out there, just write your own emails. Even if it sucks, you're gonna get used to it. You're gonna get a little better each time. And also, this is coming from someone who wrote emails for 2 years. I started at 14, writing emails. And I'm not here to brag, okay? I don't really give a fuck. All I want to do is help you guys get better at email copy. That's all. So keep practicing. You're gonna need to practice. If you don't practice, you're fucked. You're screwed. You need to hear that. And second is, hopefully the structure helped you, and you can add it to your, somewhere where you keep your structures, so you can use them. And then, overall, this was fairly simple. And I'll actually leave this PDF in the description if you guys want to take a look at it and just download it, so you can have it literally forever. And yeah, was about it for this video. So hopefully this helped you. If it did help you, just comment below, like, what really helped you in this email. Was it just the structure, or was it how I explained it? But if it wasn't that good, just comment down below. I don't mind. I mean, feedback is feedback. I can use it, and I'll know what to do better next time. So yeah, what time is it? Okay, it's 10. Alright, well, see you guys in the next video.